Welcome back, y'all.
Hold up.
Yo, Mike, you heard that?
What's he talking about?
Yo,
What is he talking
welcome
about?
back, man.
Hold up. Welcome back to another episode of the Quick 30 Podcast family. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but we back now. We better. I've been so excited to record. I know these guys have. And y'all see the setup right here. You know, you see the Judge jersey. You see the De'Aaron jersey. You see the G-Men jersey up there. You know, Mo got some weak jerseys. He got a Garland jersey, a Mitchell jersey. It's jerseys that we don't even want to think about. You know,
Come on, Louisville Lamar is crazy though.
That's the only good jersey, I'll admit.
Okay,
Mitchell
I'll take
and
it.
Garland.
The Darius Garland one too?
No.
That's Mo's twin.
Hey,
you can't say that about DG, Mike. That's Mo's twin.
And you know what's crazy about that? You know, I was hooping the other day, you know what I'm saying? I was, doing my little hooping things, you feel me? Somebody said they thought my favorite player was Darius Garland because I low-key played like him. You know, that's the greatest compliment I've ever received on a basketball court. I'm just saying.
I'm surprised you was able to be on that court, bro. Because every time you be stretching, pause. you be you be running,
Hey,
like, man, bro.
You know, my years of being athletic are behind me, and the years of me getting up and doing anything without the use of stretching are also behind me. I have to, man, I'm old. If I had to pick up something from the ground right now, there might be a loud noise y'all are very uncomfortable hearing.
Hey, bro, if you were born in 2001, we all understand that, bro. That sitting down, getting up, picking something up, that,
Yeah, we've reached
getting
that
out the
age,
car,
man.
getting in the car.
No, Don, that's the worst. That's the worst.
No, you know what's
Especially
crazy?
after a long drive.
Yeah, it's crazy after a long drive. I felt it when I traveled, for sure. Zay, he's slick, too. He be wearing the back brace at work.
Hey, bro, I gotta protect myself. Like I said, I'm unk now, bro. I'm
Wear
unk.
the back brace,
I'm
bro.
unk. I got to. I ain't trying to pull nothing. Hey, when I'm 35, I still want to be able to hoop. So
That's fair.
It's like, bro, I'm trying to protect myself as much as I can before I gotta hang it up.
That's fair.
Look, I got the sweat towel. I got the water. Oh, I just dropped the water, bro. It's cool that we dropped the water. It's still right here.
Yo, but why you got the sweat towel though, bro?
Nah, I got the sweat towel because this is about to be an intense conversation right here. A big debate right here. But before we even get into that, I gotta call out our producer, man. He told me he could cook better than me. You know, nobody cook better than Chef Ramsay right here. I get down in that kitchen.
Okay.
So he challenged me to a little cook-off. I'm ready for it. He knows, I know.
Hey, let me be the judge.
I'll
Yeah,
be the
y'all
judge,
can be
bro.
the judges.
I'll
I'm
be the
ready
judge,
for
bro.
it. I'm ready for
Let's
it.
go.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready
Free
for it,
food?
Miles.
Yes, sir.
He can't outcook me, bro, in that kitchen. I promise you that. I promise you.
Hey, Mike, I think Miles said he can make better pancakes than you too, bro.
No, he can't. Say, you know who can make the better pancakes. You know who can make the better pancakes. We're not even gonna get into a debate with that.
When he's taking it to heart over some pancakes, y'all.
Boy, I'm gonna be flipping the pancakes in the air and doing tricks with it.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you, I'm a bad boy in that kitchen.
You say he's flipping pancakes like SpongeBob flips the patty, bro.
Krabby
That's
Patties.
crazy.
I don't know nothing about that. But we do gotta talk about NFL football. We gotta talk about the NFC and what's going on in there, our predictions going into this season. You know, football season is really honestly the best time of year. Dun, 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 dun.
My boy doing that CBS theme song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta love it. But for y'all, what's your opinion? Who do you believe is going to be the best team in the NFC this year?
Jay, you want it?
Yeah, I got this, bro.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for both of y'all all day with this.
The best team in the best team in the NFC?
Yeah.
I gotta say it's gonna be Philly, bro.
I knew y'all was gonna say that.
It's gonna be Philly.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's gonna be Philly. But like, bro, who else is gonna beat Philly? Like,
Fair
no,
point.
maybe if they stay healthy, a healthy Detroit, maybe. But if we're talking about teams in
Maybe
the
it's
NFC,
crazy.
bro,
Hey, man,
maybe.
Detroit, they've been selling each of the last 2 years, man.
And let's not forget, bro. I'm not gonna say it's crazy because Washington knocked them out last year, bro. I'm not even about to sit here and say
y'all
that's
want to
crazy.
say that, but Detroit had 12 people on IR. Their whole team was basically hurt.
Yeah, that's fair, but when they were fully healthy, they choked against the Niners, so we've seen them healthy.
That's the 49ers.
I mean,
Are they not?
They
Are,
went to
are
the
they not
Super
a
Bowl.
we've
good-
seen them
hold on,
choke
hold on.
games in the playoffs. That's my
But
point.
last year was for San Fran not a good squad in the NFC.
No, half
They
their
were
players
injured.
were hurt too.
They were injured.
But still,
They were
the
injured.
49ers are the 49ers.
Mike, the reason why I say that, right, is because Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, San Francisco's a great team, but when you have a chance to beat a team like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to take it. You got to take it. Because I know if that was Baltimore, everybody and their mamas would have said something about Lamar Jackson choking that game in the playoffs. So I'm just giving
Facts.
the same energy.
Facts. And
I could be 50.
Like, no, Mo. Actually, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you speak real quick.
Okay. So I do think, obviously, the Eagles, they're the reigning defending champions. So, like, Mike, you saying, I knew y'all were going to say that. You can't be surprised, you know, after what they just did.
I'm not appalled at all, no.
That's
After what they
crazy.
just
That's
did.
crazy. And I can't wait for your answer, bro.
But I'm not going to lie, even though it pains me to say this due to my
Hold
brother's
up. You
fanship
cooking.
of this team.
You cooking.
Nope.
You
due to my
cooking.
brother's fanship of this team, I'm not going to lie, the San Francisco 49ers.
I told y'all.
The San Francisco 49ers.
I told you.
Like, I'm not
What?
gonna lie. Look. We can't do this.
Yeah. Zay, you can't
Zay,
do
we
it.
can't
They
do this,
beat them
man.
with a
Every
full
time
healthy
the Niners have
squad.
a bad year, they always come back somehow, either in the championship game or in the Super Bowl. Look at it. Look at the last 10
hear me
years.
out. That's true. That's true, bro. That is true. But nah, bro. Nah, not San Fran, bro.
What you
And
mean
I'm
they still got
I'm only
McCaffrey?
saying that, bro, because they're in my division, bro. They're
Oh,
in my
that's true.
division.
Okay.
They're in
That's
my
true.
division.
We
So
gotta respect
nah.
the division hate. We gotta respect the division hate.
Without
Mike.
division hate, he knows San Francisco could beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, let's be serious. They did it
Wait,
before.
all
They
right,
did it
let's be serious.
before.
Hold on. You said, I believe that San Fran can beat Philly.
Didn't they beat Philly before?
I'm saying this upcoming year.
They spanked Philly in the regular season game.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And then what I'm trying to say is none of that matters because they're Super Bowl champions now. And I'm saying
That's true.
that none of that matters because hold on, San Fran don't got Debo no more. So I'm not even really
Debo,
worried about.
I mean,
I'm not
Debo was
worried
hurt
about
half the
that.
time.
he was hurt, and he's not 2021 Debo no more.
Yeah,
Look,
like,
that's-
we got
y'all see the way that man
Yeah.
walking around? Come on, bro.
Oh yeah,
He's
he
up
was.
now.
Yeah, he walking around like he put some pounds on him. Like that boy been eating. But still though, like it's like, bro, I'm not about to sit here and say that San Fran can beat Philly this upcoming year at least. This upcoming year,
Why?
bro. What? We're talking about
What you mean, bro?
Philly.
What?
Super
We're
like
talking
super,
about San Francisco.
Yeah.
Like San Francisco.
Kyle Shanahan and Nick Sirianni, bro.
We gotta stop acting like. Look. All right. You know, Nick Sirianni won a Super Bowl, and he's gotten them to 2 Super Bowls.
This
We
Nick
gotta stop
Sirianni's not
acting
even
like
a
San
great
Francisco,
coach.
Like Kyle Shanahan ain't get San Francisco to 2 Super Bowls as well, in relatively the same amount of time at that Nick Sirianni has. Might I add?
And that's great, bro. But I'm just not fond of San Fran, bro. I'm just really not. Nah. I hate
respect
San
that, but
Fran.
Y'all want to talk about choking in the
It might
playoffs?
just be biased because, like I said, they're in my division, and
It's
I really,
100% biased.
I
It's
really
not
cannot
biased. It's
stand
It's
them.
100%
biased. It's biased.
But like, no. Something's telling me like even in the regular season, this upcoming season, if Philly were to play San Fran, Philly's BTA, bro. I'm calling it. That's a bold statement, but it's BTA.
To be fair, we thought that at the same time, Mike. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you go. We thought that the same time when they met up. What was that? A couple years ago. Everybody thought, or a lot of people. I'm not gonna say everybody. A lot of people thought Philly was gonna beat San Francisco, and San Francisco put belt on national television.
Yeah. And really, Philly doesn't go to the Super Bowl, not this year, but the year they went they played Kansas City the first time. They don't go there if there's a healthy CMC out there, bro. Come on. They don't go there.
Or Brock Purdy getting hurt too, and Josh Johnson got hurt that game too.
Yeah, they don't go there. And you want to talk about choking, Zay? Are we not gonna remember that the Philadelphia Eagles lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2 years ago in the playoffs? And might I add, I just want to point something out to you, bro. Why is Philly such a definite answer? And in all of their games last year, 5 of them were one-score games. There was no domination at all.
So we're
when you were watching Philly games,
point.
you were biting your nails. You were saying, if Saquon doesn't get a big run, do they honestly win the game? You have to ask yourself that.
That's a fair point.
No, it is. And Mike, I'm gonna give you props for that. But I'm pretty sure I've been saying this statement since we started this podcast. I don't care how they win the game. A win is a win. It could be the most ugliest win ever. Yeah, you might be on the edge of your seat, like, oh my God, if they, like you said, if Saquon doesn't get a big run, it might be clipped. Bro, they won.
This is literally Philly's offense. If Saquon Barkley does not get a big run, Jalen Hurts sits back, throws a deep ball to A.J. Brown. He catches it because he's that talented of an athlete, or either a slant route to him or Devontae Smith. Their offense is nothing special to me. That's why I think they can get beat.
So you literally just admitted that if Saquon can't get a run, that's cool, because guess what? Jalen Hurts got 2 other options that can get him what he needs.
And we haven't even talked about their tight end option either. So, you know. But I think, Mike, what you're not understanding is, I think that in the playoffs, the games that the Eagles win with those one-score games are more likely to happen. So, like, we saw the Commanders get blown out in the playoffs. That usually doesn't happen that late in the playoffs. Like, usually it's a close game. So I would much rather, obviously I'd like seeing my teams blow other teams out to show dominance per se, but if you're not beating me in a close game and anytime we need to lock in and we can lock in and win like that, I'll take that anytime. And their offense just suits, the way they play as a team suits a playoff style. Run first, they have the passing options, and they have the good defense.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'd hate it too. I ain't gonna lie. The tush push does suck.
Yeah,
but
the tush push got to get banned.
I can't.
It has to get banned. It has to get banned, bro.
Why?
It has to get banned.
Mike, why?
It has to get banned, bro.
Why?
The tush push has to get banned, and the QB sneak has to get banned. It's the same thing, bro.
That too.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Same thing.
I'll give you that.
I'm about to say, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because guess what? They've been doing this for forever now, bro, and defenses still can't stop it, bro. How is it?
But my
Philly's
whole thing is
the defense can't stop the tush push.
There's many factors to Philly. Look at their secondary. They lost Darius Slay, bro. He was a essential part to their secondary, bro.
Right.
You're putting Adoree Jackson back there against a top receiver in the NFC.
Adoree Jackson's about to get cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
He's about to get baked. He's about to get baked out there because he was a former Giant and he was terrible. You're putting Adoree Jackson back there.
We can't write off Quinion and Cooper though.
No. They're talented. They're great. But I'm talking about Sidney Brown and Adoree Jackson. Come on, man.
I've seen Sidney Brown make some plays now. Don't do that.
Because
you know who his brother is?
You know
who his brother is? Chase Brown. Both the Brown brothers, they make plays in the NFL.
You know when they didn't have that stacked secondary, they got destroyed by the Buccaneers. You know they got destroyed by the Buccaneers when they didn't have a stacked secondary.
Oh, you talk about 2 years ago.
Yes. That's precisely.
I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the most tragic performances I've ever seen a team do.
Wait, hold on. We still ain't even get to this point yet. Mike, who do you think is gonna be the top team in the NFC?
Oh, I love that you asked me that because on this podcast, I'm always the right one most of the time for everybody watching this.
Goodness. You said the Pacers would win the finals, dog.
Y'all said they were gonna get swept, but that's another talk.
Well, at least you said the right team would win. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyway. My top team in the NFC is gonna be a shocker to everybody. This has to be a clip right here.
He about to say
The
Dallas.
Los Angeles Rams.
Get out of here, Mike. Mike. Leave the call. Leave the call. Matter of fact,
The Los Angeles Rams
you lost me.
will win the
Wait,
NFC
Mike,
this year.
I'm not
If
gonna
it's
lie,
not
do not go
Detroit.
on with your statement yet.
Please
do not
don't.
go on with your statement
Please.
yet. I have to process
What
in
you
the
just
world
said.
you just told me.
What you just.
It's going to be a shocker to everybody. It's going to be a shocker
I
to
didn't think it was gonna
everybody.
be that bad of a shocker.
It's going to be a shock. It's
Mike,
going to be a
what are we
shocker to
talking
everybody.
about?
It's
Are
going to
you
be a shocker to
serious right now?
everybody. No. Hear me
Are
out.
you
Hear me
serious
out.
right now?
Hear me out. Right?
Yeah,
Hear
let me
me
hear
out.
you. Tell me
out.
something.
The Los Angeles Rams, right? Y'all know how
Right.
they just got Devontae Adams, one of the best receivers in the league.
Who
you
was
know,
playing losing football literally last year? Yeah.
he's playing losing football because of the team. Let's not blame
Oh.
him for Aaron Rodgers' mistakes. Anyways,
I mean, he was also on the Raiders too. Like
the Raiders suck. What have the Raiders done?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is
He still
hasn't
got
played
1,000
meaningful
yards, though.
football in a while.
He still got 1,000 yards, though.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Mike. In today's NFL, 1,000 yards is not that tough. There's a lot of people that are getting 1,000 yards in today's
Well,
NFL.
he got
We
1,000
can't-
yards and jumped from team to team. That was terrible. But let me
Okay,
as I
that's
digress though, right? He got 1,000 yards from team to team. That's not just it. The Rams are going to be a top team because look at that front D line and what they did last year. They're only going to improve and get better and play terrific ball this year. Byron Young, Kobe Turner, Jared Verse. Y'all, did y'all watch the Rams and the Eagles? I know that the Eagles won, but did y'all see
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts getting sacked that many times? Did you see who was back there when he got sacked? Okay.
None of
check
that
one.
matters when they lose the
That's
game.
one. No. Right? They lost the game, but they
Right,
almost
right.
came back. No, keep listening, right? They almost came back. Yes, I know they lost the game, but they could get better from that. I know Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay went back home, watched the film, and fixed their mistakes and said, look, if we play them next year, we're not going to be the same team. We're going to be improved and do what we have to do out there. They got... Look. That front D-line...
Nice.
And you add Devontae Adams to an innovative offense with Sean McVay. Now, if you keep handing Kyron Williams the ball, who in the NFC right now, and I want y'all to tell me Philly, is going to stop
Philly.
Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and Kyron Williams?
Philly.
Who's
Philly
guarding?
has
No.
one of the best D lines in the league.
No. Secondary.
Oh, secondary wise, I mean, if you're talking
Please
about
don't tell me Sidney
Kyron
Brown.
Williams, though, if you're talking about Kyron Williams, that's D line and linebackers. Philly's on that. They're on that. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Philly played Los Angeles twice last year, and they won both times.
Yeah,
And not
that's
to
why
mention,
I said this is going to
Seattle
be a
played
new
them
year.
too, and Gino ran in for the touchdown.
All right,
in
we can't
overtime.
mention Seattle right here. They're garbage.
I mean,
you bring up the
next.
Rams. We can bring up Seattle.
They're
You
in
can't
our
put
division,
the Rams
bro.
and Seattle aren't in the same talk. Don't do that.
We're
The
in
Rams
the-
were
Seattle
closer to the
got
NFC
hot.
Championship.
I mean, Los Angeles got hot at the end of the season. Let's not act like they were a great team all year last year. They got
That's
hot
what
at the
I'm
end of the
saying.
season,
Look,
which
this is what I'm saying.
Typical Sean McVay to get hot or Matthew
Yeah,
Stafford
exactly.
to get hot at the end of the season, which is the best time to get hot. I'll give you that. But
Exactly. You're
I'm not
proving my
gonna-
point.
I'm not going to say they're coming out the NFC.
No. Not
Yes,
even
they're coming out the
in the
NFC.
division, bro.
They have
Not
one of the
even in
best
division.
defenses in the league. Kyron Williams is one of the best running backs in the league. He can block. He can pass. He could catch the ball. He can do everything you need. And they have the offense to do it, and with an innovative offense that Sean McVay has developed, bro. I'm just envisioning it now. You keep handing the ball, play action, roll out boot. Devontae Adams is wide open. I think they're gonna come out the NFC. If it's not them, it's gonna be Detroit.
No, when you put it that way, I could see it because of the fact that they were kind of close last year. 'Cause
Exactly.
they were
It was
really
a
the
close
only team
game.
That gave Philly a threat last year.
That's
I'm not
what
gonna
I'm
lie.
trying to tell y'all. They gave Philly a threat, and
so
it was a close
I can see
game.
you saying them, but I don't know, man. I just don't think there's no way, man. Like there's no way.
I'm disappointed in both of y'all because
No, Zay.
No,
Zay,
It's a- it was a close game.
Hear me out. Just hear me out on this.
Okay.
Like, it's cause who y'all picked. Me being a Seattle fan, y'all said
nah.
for both y'all top teams that's supposed to quote unquote come out the NFC.
Whoa. I'm
Both
not saying
teams that y'all
Los
chose in
Angeles
my
is my
division.
top team, though. I'm not
You
gonna
got
say
the
Los
49ers
Angeles is
and
my top
Rams.
team, but the way that Mike laid it out, if they were to make it out the NFC, I can't say I'd be surprised
Thank
due
you.
to the fact
Thank
of
you. That's all I'm
these-
saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
I'll be
can't be
mad.
shocked.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. When you go in depth with it, I can see it. But like at first, not gonna lie, I was not rocking.
Still not
Thank you.
rocking.
Thank
Still
you.
not rocking. Mike, you got
Thank
you got a hard pass over here. A hard no. No.
All right, Zay. All right, who do you have better than the Rams this year?
Yeah, that's a
Philly.
good question. Other than Philly.
Should I even throw in San Fran? I don't care. San Fran.
Gosh
Okay.
dang, that sucks.
San Fran.
That
I'm
sucks.
throwing San Fran.
That's not that bad.
Actually,
I'm
it's
throwing
not
San
that
Fran.
They
bad.
have a chance to be really good. They have a
San
chance
Fran,
to be really good.
yeah, they have the
They don't
team
have the
to
best
be good.
schedule, and they're getting their roster back. So
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So-
That's
so
not a
just
bad
those
take.
two?
That's not a bad take. Just those, yeah, just those two.
is Washington better?
If Terry McLaurin signed that contract and was actually on the team, I'll say yes.
You know what's
Okay.
crazy? You know what's crazy, Zay? That's not a bad take because I had the Commanders as a top team, bro.
Oh,
And
hey,
the
bro,
reason
Mike,
why-
me too.
and-
Me too.
And
Me
the reason
too.
why is because I'm really reluctant to say it because if Terry McLaurin doesn't sign, they're not going to be a top team. Terry
who
McLaurin
they
is
gonna
that
put out
offense,
there?
bro.
Luke
He's the
McCaffrey?
main, he's their main receiver,
got
bro.
a tough schedule. They low-key got a tough
Yeah,
schedule.
yeah. So if Terry McLaurin doesn't sign, they're not a top team. But if he does sign, you have to put the Commanders in there too. So that's not a bad
I
take.
gotta respect.
That's
yeah.
not a bad take at all.
You think Seattle's better than LA?
Don't even
Yes.
mention Seattle.
Yes. Yes. Wholeheartedly. I
Is
wholeheartedly
Seattle
think they're
even better than Green Bay? That's a good question. No, they're not.
No.
I think they're around the same.
I mean, Green Bay made it farther than us last year, and I think the year before. Like
You know
and-
what's hey, Zay, you know what's something that's so
Green Bay
funny?
did smack Dallas in that one playoff
Yeah.
game. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what's something that's so funny? Y'all was talking about Sam Darnold so crazy, and now he's your starting quarterback.
Wait, hold on. What did I say that was crazy about Sam Darnold? I said he might be all right.
Whoa, no.
He's talking about
Roll the
last
tape.
year.
Roll the tape. Last year, y'all said that he wasn't a
talking about
good
last
quarterback, and I said that he was. Yeah, he got knocked out by the Rams, but he's your starting quarterback now.
Hey,
I mean,
if somebody can find that clip and prove me wrong,
But hey, Mo,
I'll
Mo,
admit it. I'll
hey,
admit it. But
hey,
Mike,
what I will say
Mike.
is, I'm not gonna sit here and say Zay didn't say it, but he didn't. He said that Sam Darnold is not. He said he thinks he's not as good, but he didn't think Sam Darnold was as bad as I say he is.
Cause Mike, I remember I did a reel about the whole quarterback class when we did pick Sam Darnold up. I said he might be all right, and I quote, "Can we get him an offensive line to protect him? I don't know, but we shall see." That was in the reel that I made about the quarterback class. I vividly don't remember ever bad talking Sam Darnold. I said he might not be the best because
wow,
he
y'all
doesn't
was ganging
have
up on me
Jordan.
last year for him.
Look, I just can't. Look, I'm not. I know I said it for sure. I just don't know if Zay would, because sometimes I might be the only one, trying to prove a point, and you and Zay be like, "You're tripping," So I don't remember if that's one of them, or if it was me and Zay. I just remember I was telling Mike what was going to happen with Sam Darnold. But now that Sam Darnold is on Zay's team, and I know Mike's not going to cheer for that, I don't have a problem with Sam Darnold.
This man,
I
bro.
mean, he
This
looked,
man, bro.
he looked okay in preseason, so I'm not mad at it. Like, he looked okay. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm looking forward to the
Mike
season.
right now. Don't talk about preseason around Mike. Right
Oh
now,
yeah,
please
yeah.
don't.
But I'm gonna talk about that in the next segment. But for this one, my team is the Rams. Watch what I say.
Philly coming out the NFC, calling it right now.
You know what? Since all y'all saying that, I even though I do think as high as a chance Philly is going to be it, I'm gonna throw out a different answer. I'm gonna stick with San Francisco. San Francisco's coming out the NFC. They're not winning the Super Bowl though. So Dequan, if you're watching this, don't think that I'm telling y'all gonna win the Super Bowl because y'all gotta see us anyway.
Now, we talked about the top teams in the NFC. We all had different opinions about it. Good debates with it. Now, what team played mediocre last year that's going to perform well this year in the NFC? I
think you got that one, Mike.
have
Yep.
a great answer. And thank you for giving me the honors. I really do appreciate it because the best always goes first in his takes. Okay, I see it. Y'all see it right here. The G-Men. We played absolutely terrible last year. Awful, pathetic. Finished the season, I believe we only won 3 or 4 games. We were 2-8 with Daniel Jones starting. We switched the lineup. We had Drew Lock. Yeah, Mo. We were 2-8. Repeat that one more time for you with Daniel Jones. We moved on to Drew Lock, who was absolutely awful too, and it just wasn't a good season. Now, with this season, the reason why we're going to turn a lot of faces, by the way, to both y'all, we're going to be in a wild card game this year. I'm calling it right now. We're not devoid of...
That's what you're striving for?
We're not devoid of anything, man. Like, this year, we have all the necessary weapons, bro. Look at our defense. Top 5 in the league, by the way, at that. Look at the quarterback rotation right now. If we put Jackson Dart in there for a little bit of time, just let him develop. Y'all see what he's doing preseason.
Don't let him fool you, Mike. Don't let him fool
Don't
you,
let
Mike.
him
Don't let him fool you.
Y'all see preseason.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, Mike. I told you this the other day. I'm really trying to help you.
At first, it was like y'all were hating on Jackson Dart. Now y'all still hating on him, and he did good in preseason.
Mike.
Arguably, he's the best quarterback in preseason. Arguably.
Okay. Stop it. I'm gonna just stop you right there. Now you had me up until that point right there, because Shador Sanders is still a rookie quarterback in this league. That's all I needed to see.
Jackson Dart
Mike,
played crazy.
Listen, I hate the New York Giants, bro. But I will admit that Jackson Dart did have himself a hell of a preseason run.
294 yards, 74 completion percentage.
He did his thing in preseason.
No picks.
I gotta go back to where you said, look at y'all quarterback, class. Russell Wilson is obviously our starter, the vet quarterback, that's what they were gonna do to begin with. But Jameis Winston, bro,
he's not gonna play. Jameis Winston could be a motivational talker for us, bro. That's what we need. He can hype up the team for us.
What I've seen in preseason, bro, he'll probably have one good play and then not capitalize off that play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't need him out there. I agree with you on that. He just needs to be our pep talk.
But my whole kill is, that was just preseason, bro. I got to see what that's going to look like when y'all playing against everybody's starters, bro. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but I think I got the Commanders first game.
Yeah, we do.
Week 1.
Yeah, we ready for
them.
Not
winning that.
We ready for them. We know we beat them.
Yeah.
Beat them last year.
Mike, look, they beat you off us kicking straight field goals last year. I don't care. We're not beating them. Anyway,
because our offense couldn't score.
Piggybacking off of what Zay said, as much as I hate the Giants, and I can't stand the Giants, I do think y'all will be a decent team this year. I don't think y'all are going to do anything crazy, though. Like, go to the wild card. That's not a crazy thing to say. That's not a crazy thing to say, especially with the defense that y'all have. My biggest gripe with y'all is that quarterback room. I know you're happy that you have some quote unquote solid to decent quarterbacks in there, but I don't know. Russell Wilson, he hasn't done anything meaningful in a couple of years.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to prove to y'all. I am adamant behind Jackson Dart, not Russell Wilson.
Oh, okay. Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Mike, can I ask you a question? All right. Because you know how I feel about Russell Wilson, bro. Like, I'm a diehard Seattle fan. I got love and respect for Russell Wilson. So, but he's getting to that age now, bro. He is kind of getting older.
He's 37. He older.
Yeah. Do you think that Jackson Dart will have a potential start anywhere in the regular season?
Yeah.
Yes,
and this is the point of what I'm trying to tell y'all. If Jackson Dart is sitting on the sideline observing Russell Wilson, taking in all those notes, looking at the plays on the iPad or whatever it is, and then you put him out there with how he looked in preseason, he's gonna be ready. Look, God forbid I have so much love and respect for Russell Wilson, not wishing this on him. But if we get a Joe Flacco incident, how Lamar Jackson got his opportunity with that same predicament, and Jackson Dart comes in the game, I'm confident in Jackson Dart. I'm to the point of Russell Wilson, I just think he can get the job done. I think Jackson Dart can excel because of his youth, and I just love his style of play. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can respect it.
That's fair. I think that I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Jackson Dart. Is he having a good preseason? Yes.
No picks.
However, I do think
three touchdowns.
I do think during the season when he goes up against those defensive coordinators like the Chiefs, or if he goes up against the Ravens, or if he goes up against any of these type of defensive coordinators, he will struggle due to the fact that rookies usually struggle against those type of DCs. But best case scenario for y'all is that the Joe Flacco Lamar situation happens. I think that at some point Jackson Dart will start this year. I think the same thing that's going on in Cleveland is going on in
New York. Yeah.
I think by week like 5 or 6, because you got to think about it. Russell Wilson came off a year in which he was in a QB battle with Justin Fields, and Justin Fields sucked. So at some point, I do expect to see Jackson Dart in there. And when that some point is, yeah, Mike's gonna say I'm a hater. I'm gonna be his biggest hater.
Why do you hate Jackson Dart so much? He went to Ole Miss.
I mean, like, why would I care about Ole Miss like that? Like, come on.
Look at what Jackson Dart has been doing in preseason.
He wasn't even like, come on, man.
His critiques that I had for him aren't there anymore. The only thing that I need him to work on is I want to see how he plays against man coverage, tight man coverage, give Malik Neighbors the ball in that coverage. I know what he can do in zone coverage. I've seen him throw a couple seam routes, make some smart and decisive plays, throw a couple screens and flat routes. But I need to see, and throwing it outside the numbers, I need to see that true test with man-on-man coverage. If he could do that, hey, we cooking something up over there.
Hey,
And we kind of set the same system up as, well, it's preseason, so I'm not going to assume that. But from preseason, they kind of set the same offensive scheme up that he had at Ole Miss. So if he comes in the game, that might be the case. I don't know.
I mean, one problem I have about Jackson Dart was his he might not have the greatest little snap count thingy majiggy, because he didn't do the little hike in college. He was clapping his hands. But
yeah, that's true.
I think that's one thing.
That's true.
I think that's one thing that will get developed over time. But having that to your tool, not every quarterback is able to draw people off sides consistently, like Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes. But to have that tool is very helpful, especially in late game situations, fourth down situations. But yeah, no. Another thing is everything you said about throwing outside the numbers against man coverage, because I think most quarterbacks in the league can throw against zone coverage. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's not that hard. I'm gonna say for the average quarterback, it's not that hard to do. What you do in man-to-man situations is where you make your money, because they're only gonna run man coverage so often. Unless you're going up against the Dolphins or the Ravens or something like that. Then you'll see a lot of man. But
he's throwing all them dig routes at Ole Miss.
Hey man, he ain't throwing no dig routes to no Malik Neighbors this year though.
We're gonna see, but
anyway, Zay, I know you asked Mike. We both asked Mike, the team, whatever. I wanted you to go first before I announce my team. Who's the team that you think that underperformed last year? You know what I'm saying, is gonna do well this year?
Team that's gonna, and this might surprise the mess out of both of y'all, man. A team that was mediocre last year, but will perform like no other this year, and I honestly believe that they might go to the Super Bowl, bro. Dallas Cowboys.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't say that foolishness to me, bro. You can't say that garbage to me. You got me sweating right now. Okay. Boy, I just got about this.
I just wanted to hear Mike's reaction, bro. Nah, real talk.
Yo, you got me sweating, yo. Like I just ran a 40-yard dash.
I just wanted to hear Mike's reaction.
Hey, man, the streak could get broken at any time. I'm just saying that.
Nah.
Ooh,
but
you said
the team that was bad last year, but I feel like it's gonna do good this year. And I'm with Mike. I'm rocking with my team, Seattle. I'm rocking with Seattle. Seattle was very mediocre last year. We were 10-7, and first of all, I'm gonna get this out the way now because Mike is a Giants fan. We lost to those bums last year with Daniel Jones as a quarterback, bro. I do not
Daniel
understand.
Jones is a starting quarterback in this league. It's not
I
that
do
bad.
not understand how we lost to the New York Giants. And then
Because we're better.
even though we won, we almost lost to the Chicago Bears. The score was 6-3. That was a primetime game, and none of our receivers or running backs or tight ends or even our quarterback, if they run a QB sneak, none of them saw the end zone. So
Hey.
I'm looking at it as we kind of rebuilding our team. We don't got Geno no more. We don't got Tyler Lockett. We don't got DK. But we still got JSN. We picked up Cooper Kupp. I looked at the depth chart. The receiver that we drafted from Colorado State, Torrey Horton, he's starting now.
He's tough. He's tough.
We got Ricky White, who we drafted. So we're looking
Jake
to be
Bobo.
pretty good. My only thing is, for me to keep my statement like true, I really pray to God that Seattle stays healthy. If
that's
we
y'all
can
biggest
stay
flaw.
healthy, especially Kenneth Walker. Oh my God, like Kenneth Walker is like, I've been saying this since we drafted him. He's kind of like a mini Marshawn Lynch. But my man can't stay healthy past 2-3 games.
I got a question for you, man.
Go ahead.
So is Cooper Kupp gonna be the one to change the trajectory of the team? Is that what I'm hearing? Just him?
No.
Who's gonna be that guy that's gonna change the trajectory of the team? Because, like you say, y'all were mediocre last year. Who is it gonna be?
Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's going to be our wide receiver.
He's gonna have a
one.
crazy year.
He's going to have a
For
crazy
sure.
year. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but he was a top player in fantasy last year too. So
Are we trusting Sam Darnold to throw the ball to him though?
I was just about to say that. I
Hey.
don't know if he's getting busy with Sam Darnold, though.
Listen,
But Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson got busy when Sam Darnold was there.
Justin
That's Justin Jefferson.
That's
though.
Justin Jefferson.
That's
We can't
Jefferson.
compare
That is
that.
Justin
Like, that's
Jefferson.
Justin
but, like,
Jefferson. That's
at the
Jettas,
same
bro.
time, Sam Darnold was throwing the football. We can't do that.
Yeah, but bro, like when you Justin Jefferson, a top receiver in the league, I feel like when you can work with whatever quarterback, I feel
And
like
that's fair.
I feel like Justin
That's
Jefferson
fair.
can work with Daniel Jones.
That's
Like-
fair, but at the same time, I think that JSN is going to be creeping up into that upper tier receiver type of thing. So I think he needs to start doing stuff like having bad QB play and still getting off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans,
And I
something
agree.
like that.
I agree. And for me, bro, it's a huge adjustment still having Sam Darnold as quarterback. Because I follow the Seattle Seahawks Instagram page, bro, and during training camp they were showing like small little clips of Sam Darnold throwing the ball, and I'm looking at all the receivers that he's throwing to. They gotta adjust to him throwing the ball. Like wherever he's throwing to, they gotta adjust to it instead of just like Sam Darnold letting the ball drop into their hands. And I feel like if we get that down packed, we should be good. We should be good. And plus, I got even if Kenneth Walker does get hurt, I have real high hopes for Zach Charbonnet because
He's
tough.
preseason, bro, these past couple games, I'm like, yo, you a dog, bro. And even back when regular season last year, bro, when Kenneth Walker got hurt and we were using him as a backup, he been giving us first downs and touchdowns that we needed. So I got real high expectations for him too. But like I just said, we stay healthy, we're gonna be, bro. We're coming out our division, bro.
Oh,
We're coming out
gosh,
of our
he just
division.
said that?
We're coming out of our division. But yes, Seattle's coming out our division for sure.
That's the craziest thing you have ever said on this podcast, bro.
Nope.
That's the
So-
craziest thing you've ever said, bro. You can't be confident in that.
The craziest thing I've ever said? Hold on. I remember last year I said Baker Mayfield was going to be a top quarterback, and y'all said the same thing. And look what happened.
Oh, he was spring
Look what
that
happened.
I ain't gonna lie.
Look what
He
happened.
definitely
No, he got me on that. He got me.
What happened?
No.
Oh, okay.
But hold on,
Nah.
but I do want to hear why y'all think that's crazy though.
Say
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco,
Los Angeles.
the Rams.
Not worried. Definitely not worried.
You're third though, because there's no way the Cardinals are ahead of y'all.
Yeah,
No way.
you're third. On a good day.
You're third. You're third, but you'll have a good record though. You'll have a decent record though. But winning the division, I don't know. I'm really high on the Niners this year. I really think they are going to.
I feel like if we can just put a stop to CMC, it's over.
Zay, can I point something out to you, bro? And I'm gonna let Mo talk. The same quarterback that y'all starting quarterback, when he played in his playoff game against the Rams, he got absolutely destroyed. And it wasn't even really the Rams' offense. It was the fact that he just underperformed and didn't play good in the crucial moments. That's y'all same quarterback. So if y'all play the Rams again, can you really count on him to be that guy for you?
I sure can. Cause guess who I counted on to beat the Rams last year? Geno Smith. And guess exactly what he did.
Geno Smith isn't Sam Darnold.
He won us the game though. That's all I care about if we win the game.
Geno Smith is levels ahead of Sam Darnold.
Well, he was.
But hold on.
He's levels ahead.
He is better than Sam Darnold by a good amount, but levels is.
But because let's not forget that didn't Sam Darnold had over 4,000 passing yards last year?
But he choked in the crucial time. I was so adamant on this guy. I thought that he was gonna be, get further in the playoffs than what he did, and he didn't. He sold me. That's why I'm mad at this guy now. I don't trust him to be our quarterback. After I sat there and defended him.
He brought them to the playoffs. He brought Minnesota to the playoffs.
All right,
Seattle,
next.
Geno couldn't do that for us.
I guess.
Geno couldn't do that for us.
But real quick before I say my team, Mike, the same way you're crashing out Sam Darnold letting you down is the same way you're about to do that for Jackson Darnold. I'm just letting you know right now. But my team, who underperformed last year, that's going to do great this year, I already said them. Not going to lie. Doesn't matter. San Francisco. Because you got to think about it, right? They were already a good team. They got injured. And Madden curse. Okay?
That too. CMC.
On top of that, they're because they lost last year, their schedule is not that hard. Because they have I think it's a fourth place schedule this year. So they're gonna be playing not the greatest teams with a good roster. So there's no way.
And Trey Greenlaw's back too, right?
Yep, Greenlaw's back. Actually, no.
No.
Greenlaw's on the Broncos now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Greenlaw's on the Broncos. Yeah. That might be bad because when Greenlaw went down, the linebacking play from every other linebacker that was not named Fred Warner.
It was awful.
It was
egregious.
It was awful.
It was horrible.
I think they can clean it up. I think San Francisco is going to be the team that underperformed last year, but they underperformed last year due to injuries, not due to performance. So
I got you. I don't got much for that because San Francisco is a good football team. I can't negate that. So I could go with that. I could rock out with that.
But just know they'll be right behind us in that division.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
Yeah, no
dream, man.
Ain't no dreams. 2025, 2026 season, bro, nothing but reality, bro. I'm putting it into fruition. We're coming out of the division.
Now, we talked about all the teams, our opinions about who, played bad last year, mediocre, and is going to play good this year. Now we got to talk about the teams who are absolutely going to underperform. Mo, who do you believe is going to underperform this year with all this hype in the NFC?
I'm sorry. I have to say it. As much as it pains me.
What's he going to say? He got me inquisitive about this.
I do believe, even with this player signing or not, I do believe Washington is going to take a step.
Dang! You going to say that in the DMV?
I know. It kills me.
But in a way, but that's not a crazy take, though. Like,
can't go against JB5.
It's not crazy.
I mean, but you got to think about it, right? They had, 12 wins last year? 13? There's no way they're getting 13 wins this year. But just by that alone, they're not. There's no way. I think they're a good team. I just think that they're also a retirement home. There's no way they're getting 13
No,
wins
they are a
year.
retirement home. They just grabbed Von Miller. I thought Von Miller was gonna retire after last year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Washington fans. I'm sorry. I really do want to root for y'all. But I also saw the schedule earlier today. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But they got a challenging schedule.
Yeah, they do.
They
do.
do. I know they play the Chiefs. I know they play the Eagles twice due to the division. You still got to go up against, and the New York might take one of these two.
We
games.
always take one against the Commanders.
Exactly. They might take one, and their defense is good enough this year to take 2 games. And we know Dallas is regular season merchants. They can get hot in the regular season all the time. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think Washington takes a step back. I don't think they'll be trash. I think they'll be from one of the best teams in the NFC to like middle of the pack, you know?
Nah, I have to disagree with you on that. I don't think they are going to win 13 or 12 games because that was a phenomenal season last year from JD5, not taking none away from him. But I think they may win 10, 11. I don't think it goes below 10 games. And because I think their offense is so dominant, like I said, it just depends if Terry signs. If he signs, their offense is so dominant, it could carry them in the season. Because they were one of the highest, they were one of the most highest offense in yards last year. They were one of the most highest in touchdowns last year. They were one of the highest in rushing last year. So all this to say propels them to be a top team. To me. Now, you can't say for defensively, they lost Jeremy Chin, and that was a big part of their defense. So, yeah, Terry has to sign. But 10 games is where I think they will fit for me.
One thing before I let Zay, give his opinion on this. One thing I do have to say, we've seen the sophomore slump as well. C.J. Stroud had a great first year and had a sophomore slump.
You can't blame that on him. You can't blame that on him.
Offensive
line.
You know the sophomore slump happens in every sport. You know it happens in every sport. So we got to take into account that, I mean, if Jaden Daniels goes crazy, I'm not going to sit up here and be like, wow, like, I'm so shocked. But if Jaden Daniels has, a not so great year, I'm also not going to say I'll be shocked because of the sophomore slump. So that's another thing I'm factoring into this decision.
I can respect it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I can respect it. But I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I'm about to give my teams. I actually got two very specific teams that I think are about to underperform. Number one, and I'm being dead serious with this one. I think the Dallas Cowboys are really about to underperform.
Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you.
They're about, and with all, like, Mom, if you watching this, and Auntie, if you watching this, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Jerry Jones sucks. The Dallas Cowboys organization sucks. We're what, two weeks away from week 1, and they still haven't signed Micah Parsons? There's absolutely no way. And then I forgot who Dak was talking to when he said this, but I seen this on First Take. He was pretty much saying, "Oh, see you in the NFC Championship." I forgot who he was talking to.
Oh, he said that. He said that this year.
Bro. Yes, bro. It was on First Take.
Was he joking or was he dead serious?
It was during he was probably dead serious, Mike. Come on,
bro. He was probably dead serious, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. But I seen it
during the training camp against in the joint practice.
It had to have been, bro, because it was recent where he said it, and I'm like, bro, when was the last time the Dallas Cowboys seen the playoffs?
Zay,
and
I wasn't agreeing with you all video, but I agree with you on this take so hard.
Bro, the Dallas Cowboys suck. And that's just one of my teams.
Okay.
But the second one, bro, Chicago Bears. Dad, I'm sorry. If you're a Bears fan,
he attacking the family. Wow.
But I don't mean to. But bro,
they have a good team though this year.
Man, I'm not worried about Caleb Williams. I love DJ Moore.
Yeah, Ben Johnson, and they improved the offensive line.
Man, Ben Johnson, he really got that magic. He get offensive lineman touchdowns out here.
It's the Chicago Bears we talking
Hey, look
about.
at look at who they drafted too at tight end.
Luther Burden. Okay,
No. I said tight end. Tight end. Colston Loveland. He fits Ben Johnson's scheme perfectly.
He does. I would have liked him to see Tyler
I still
Warren
don't
out,
think
but-
that Caleb Williams is that guy. Because even in training camp, Caleb Williams is still looking a little iffy.
I mean, he improved last season. He was terrible the first couple games, but he improved it.
Like that's what I'm
Towards
saying.
the end of the season.
And that's what Mo said. It's better to turn up towards the end of the season. But bro, I'm still not a believer yet. I'm not a believer.
It's fair.
So,
yeah, that's fair, but you can't put high expectations for the Bears. You can't say the Bears you can't say they'll win 10 games.
No. I will never put high expectations for the Bears. Like my expectations for them are so low. It's just as equivalent to the Dallas Cowboys. Like my expectations for the Bears is
That's
just
crazy.
as equivalent to when y'all maybe 5-6 games. I think I'm being gracious by giving them 5-6 games. But y'all could win that and then go home. Enjoy y'all season and then go home. Because they not making the championship, nor are the Dallas Cowboys or the Chicago Bears.
The Bears don't even win their division. They have one of the toughest divisions in all of football.
No. The Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears, they're done for. But those are my takes. Those are my takes. Those are my teams.
Good takes. My take for the NFC is we hit it right on the money. I think great minds think alike. The Dallas Cowboys, I can't even call it underperforming. It's every single year. I got to hear these nauseating fans, bro. Always talk about Cowboys winning the championship. The Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Bro, I don't think any of us were born when the Cowboys won a Super Bowl with Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, bro. I don't even remember it.
None of us are born.
Why do they have to talk every year? Look at your team, bro. I don't care that you got George Pickens. They're still going to be bad. Like, look at last year.
Crash out to the roster.
Let's not sit up here and act like the acquisition of George Pickens doesn't
It doesn't
make
do
it
nothing.
their
Mo,
offense.
you wanna know why?
It doesn't help.
You know why?
Because Dak can spin that football, and giving him another threat like George Pickens, who's going to take every best team's cornerback too, after taking every team's cornerback one, I think that'll help him out a lot, honestly.
No, but look, Dak could go for 35 and 10 and 4,000 yards. Dak is very capable of doing that. He does that almost every year. But
they don't win.
when it comes to November, where are you at?
Okay.
Where is he at? He's 2-5 in a 10-year career? Come on, bro. And not even just that. Zay pointed out what I was about to say. If Micah Parsons doesn't sign with the Cowboys again, this team might be top 5 worst in the NFL.
All right.
They might be.
Now
No,
we're getting
no,
out
I don't
of
know
hand.
anybody worse than Dallas right now, bro.
Now we're getting out of hand.
Maybe.
Now we're getting out of hand.
No,
New Orleans.
Mo,
New Orleans is
listen,
worse.
listen, right?
Jacksonville is worse. Who else is
Jacksonville?
worse? Chicago is not better than Dallas.
Chicago might be better than Dallas.
Chicago might be better than
Chicago
Dallas,
might
bro.
be better than Dallas.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Listen, right? Listen. If you take away Michael Parsons from the equation, y'all saw what happened last year when any team could run the ball on them. Mo, I know you remember because I was watching the Ravens and the Cowboys game, and what did Derrick Henry do to the Dallas Cowboys defense? Dismantle them. They were
He had
absolutely
like a top 2 rushing offense in the league. I mean, like, you know.
No, it wasn't just the Ravens, though. It was every team they played. I'm pretty sure a whole bus could run through the defensive line for the Cowboys. They were last in run. They couldn't stop it at all to save their life. They were terrible in it. And if you take away your best pass rusher, what's going to happen to the team? That's why I said they're going to be bad if he doesn't resign. If he resigns, they're not going to.
I think y'all are fair. It's fair for y'all to say this. I really do. I'm just not with the bottom 5 take. Like, there's no way Dallas is a bottom 5 team in the league. They're better than the Raiders too. Right now, they are better than the Raiders.
We gotta see.
I gotta see that, bro.
We gotta see.
Did we watch the product that the Raiders were putting on the football field, and we're gonna sit up here and say they're better than Dallas?
If Dak Prescott gets hurt, Joe Milton's the backup quarterback.
That's another thing.
He's the backup quarterback.
If Dak gets hurt, I'll give you they might be bottom 5. But Dak is playing, and Dak is a top 15 quarterback. Whether you like him or not, he is top 15.
In regular season, yes.
In regular season,
yes.
All right, but right now we're talking. I mean, is he going to be in the NFC Championship? No, but like at the same time,
Is he even going to make the playoffs? No.
I don't think it's that crazy to say they can make a wild card spot though.
They're not winning it over us.
They're not
winning it over us, bro. Come on,
As a
man.
matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Dak Prescott owns the Giants, so what's to say y'all are finna?
But Daniel Jones was the quarterback. Look at what we have now. I just told you it was a new team.
Dak Prescott beat Eli Manning. Daniel Jones wasn't the only one catching smoke from Dak Prescott.
We have Jackson Dart and Russell Wilson now. This is a new legacy. The Cowboys are not beating us 2 times this year. I can promise you that, bro. I already said that in the reel.
All right, and if they beat you 2 times, I don't want to hear nothing.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know who's back there at running back now? Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatterboom.
Hey, shout out Tyrone Tracy. Even though I was hating on him at first, that was until I figured out we share the same birthday. So shout out him, you know what I'm saying? November babies, for
but
real.
Yeah, I'm just tired of Dallas. I'm tired of Dallas every single year. Yes, they will underperform because their expectation is to go to the Super Bowl every single year. So I have to say that.
Okay, when you look at
America's
it like
team.
that, when you look at it like that,
Yeah.
I can understand why y'all think underperform is
You know how Cowboys fans are.
Even in general, Cowboys, due to them being America's team, they'll always have some high expectation, no matter what their roster looks like. So, I can get with them being the biggest team that can underperform.
And this year, you know, Dallas always has a good run game. You know who their starting running back is? Javonte Williams. He hasn't had a good season since 2021, buddy.
Hey.
What are you going to do with no run game? Your D-line is terrible, and the secondary isn't that great.
I don't know. Turn into Joe Burrow.
Final segment for y'all boys, man. Who's going to go to the NFC Championship this year?
To be completely honest with you, bro, it's a great question, bro, and I have some like a long thought about this too, bro. But with a healthy squad from both teams, I believe in the NFC, bro. Philly and Detroit. I don't see nobody else. Philly and Detroit.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
Because like I'm thinking about it, you know. Obviously, I said this before, you know, the previous segments, but. You know, the Phillies are already Super Bowl contenders. You know, they've already shown what they could do regular season, postseason, and, you know, all of that. But if the Detroit Lions can stay healthy, and that includes with Aiden Hutchinson on defense, because I know he's a real key factor. But, bro,
he is.
Jared Goff had over 4,000 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, over 1,000 yards rushing. Jamison Williams, over 1,000 receiving. Bro, it's like when you put all that together, bro, and you do well in the regular and postseason, bro, you're bound to shine. So I really believe that Philly and Detroit will be in the NFC Championship.
It's not crazy.
That's not crazy.
It's not crazy at all. You want to go, Mo?
Yeah. See, I was thinking about a particular rematch that's gonna happen. You know, this is a rematch between 2 teams that's met in the playoffs and maybe did not get, you know, the fair game that we deserved. And with that being said, I have Philly and San Francisco in there.
Not mad at it.
I just think.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it either.
I was thinking about Detroit, and the main thing that like kept Detroit real for me was the fact that you can only get so close so many times. So, you know, they made the championship 2 years ago? And then they made second round last year.
Yeah.
I just think that, you know, when you, because they're sort of like not the same, but where the Ravens are, you know how the Ravens, they made the championship or whatever, you feel like they're getting closer. But the Ravens haven't been to the big dance. I think that's where the Lions are in their phase right now. I think they're just going to be a top team regular season and fizzle out in the playoffs. I just think that's where they are. So I do have San Francisco in the championship, San Francisco, Philly. Yeah, we just need to see that game happen. I know Debo's not there. Debo and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson were the main ones that had it going, and both of them are no longer on the squads. But I still do think that a lot of them still have that bad blood with each other. So
I say Brandon Ayuk, and I know Fred Warner still got that blood. Oh, and Purdy too, yeah.
Purdy didn't even get a chance to play. He even get a chance to get his say in it. So yeah.
Nah, I have to disagree with both. No, I don't disagree. Those are both good takes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to take one from Zay. And one, I have to go with the Lions on this one, and I gotta go with my Rams. I got the Rams coming out the NFC, so I gotta put them in that championship game, and I think it's gonna be a classic. The only reason why I understand what you're saying, Mo, that they kicked down the door so many times and they couldn't execute. I think this year is different because of if they're healthy with Aiden Hutchinson, like Zay said, they're going to get to that NFC championship. And we saw what Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph did. I mean, they're two of the best at their position on the same team. You keep that defense up. You can't say, like, put this into perspective, too. The Lions' offense is the best in the NFL, by far. They put the most points up. They put the most yards up. And look at everything. Who has a better offense than the Lions? You could get J-Mo open on a deep route. You get Amon St. Brown on any route. He's one of the best route runners in the NFL and good at yak. Sam Laporta could get the ball. And then you got that 1-2 combo with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. They both, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs got 50 touchdowns combined.
I think they both ran over 1,000 yards too.
That's not normal. That's what I'm saying. That's not normal. So, if I consider one of the best offenses in the league, the Lions, I have to put them in that championship game because I don't think many teams can stop them.
I said, arguably, you can say Philly has at least a similar offense to Detroit.
Yeah, Philly put up 55 in the championship game, though. Like we can't
against Kansas City, bro.
Oh, and they did that against Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, in the Super Bowl, bro.
I didn't even think about that. Hey, and another thing is, one thing I'm not gonna hate on what you're saying, Mike. Another thing that was the reason why I didn't have the Lions in there is because Ben Johnson's gone, man.
That is true.
That is true.
The magic of Ben Johnson is crazy. Now, granted, I believe they still have, and not only that, Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, went to the Jets. He went to the Jets.
Yeah.
So that's two coordinators that are gone.
But they said, I listened to something that Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery said. They said that they like the new offense. Yeah, they run the same thing and they like the new offensive coordinator.
Okay, I mean. That's true, but I don't know. There's something about when the coordinators, like, you can run the coordinators thing, but when the coordinator's actually there, it's just different. But that's not a bad take, though. That's not a bad take. However, I do not think the Rams will make it. But I'm not going to sit up here and say that they can't make it. You know, they do have like we said earlier, they have the good team, good defense, and they have a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Who's also
still really good.
All skill aside, too, Detroit has a great coach. Dan Campbell is one hell of a coach.
Yeah.
So you can't knock that. He's hilarious, bro.
Funny.
I'm not gonna lie. When he get hyped up, bro, I'd be ready to laugh and run through a brick wall. So
nah, for real. You need some motivation. Listen to Dan Campbell.
Listen to Dan Campbell. So and I know for a fact that he knows how to lead a team too. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're back in the NFC Championship.
Hey, we talked about a lot during this episode. We're back. We dropping every week. Y'all been showing us love on TikTok. We really want 10K. We really want 10K before the end of the year. But at least get us a 2. We're right there. YouTube gets some 1K. Instagram gets some 1K. And y'all got anything else to say to the people?
Hey, man, like you said, man, we on the road. We grinding, trying to get our platform up there. We appreciate the love that we have been receiving. We just need more. We need more. And I promise y'all, like Mike said, we back. We recording. We giving y'all more content. But let us know what y'all want to hear from us too. Let us know what y'all want us to cover, and we got y'all.
For sure, man. You know, like what these two said, get us to those goals. You know, we're really close to 2K.
Real close.
We just passed. We're past 1.6 right now. You know what I'm saying? We just passed 1.5 like a week ago, or 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting the followers, but we just want to keep going. We're gonna keep pumping these videos out for y'all. The only things I gotta say, y'all see the jerseys in the background, man. Y'all know who I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? This year we finna be lit. All those teams except for Louisville. That's. I have a Ravens jersey, but I actually actively wear that Ravens jersey. I didn't want to hang it up. So, all three of these teams, come on, man. Y'all know I got. Come on now.
Hey, man. Like guys, they said, like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Warriors about to win it today, bro.